If only I had a better countdown. Oh, wait, I do.
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Sketching the Privateer, the show where you get to go behind the scenes of the creation of my comic book that I've been wanting to do for years. I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. I did. We've been, I didn't even want to get up this morning. I worked last night, and wow, I usually don't. When I'm at that house, I don't sleep very well because I got a lot of responsibility while I'm out there. I got, a bunch of folks there. So, but let me tell you, I slept like a rock. I guess it was a overload of tryptophan yesterday. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Let's take a look at the chat. Of course, my good friend Vince is here. He's playing the wrench for me today. Today is Friday, and I remembered. Yeah, it's Friday, and you remembered. Very good. Still don't know what happened to last Thursday. Laugh out loud. I hear you, man. And Highlander says, no excuses, Vince. No excuses. He says, let's get to creating. No doubt, man. No doubt. We're gonna do that today. Let's see. Danny says, love the backdrop. Yeah, I created that a couple of Thanksgivings ago. This is, just me playing with AI art and stuff, That's Foxy's face on those chicks and everything. I got the Indian girl and the Puritan, right? Thanksgiving, right? Let's see. He says, very cool. And of course, he's here, boys and girls. There he is. And if you don't know his name by now, you just don't watch the channel or any of the channels that I'm on.
There are some who call me Tim.
That's right. Tim is here. My brother's like, Tim? And he says the beard is coming in quite nicely. Actually, here pretty quick, I'm going to lose some of it, not all of it. I'm gonna do the well. I mean, I can show you the picture, I guess. The privateer. I'm gonna do the privateers cut. I'm gonna do the Fu Manchu, like Uncle Paul has, Dan, right? And the long sideburns and get rid of the rest of it. Because, dude, my psoriasis is on fire underneath this. I've just been so busy, I haven't had a chance to cut it off. His native Santa is coming out. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Tim, you're off today. That's good. A lot of people are off today. That I have to assume my brother's off today. He never gets in here in the chat. So, and Danny, if you want to jump in here, you can. I mean, the link is in the Stay the Atmosphere chat there on WhatsApp if you want to get in here. Head and Shoulders, my brother. Yeah, well, hey, worked already. Yep. I got you. You're home already? Good. Yeah, I figured you had to get in there. He's got an important job. But anyway, let me get some stuff going here for us. I got to get the Twitter thing up and running, but we're not just going to do some work today. I do want to get into some stuff for the holidays here. I have a few shout outs and a little bit of self promotion to do. We just had a vendor market last weekend. That's why you saw me broadcasting live from last weekend. And I did a few commissions. And by the way, I'll show you that in a second. Hang on. Let me get this going. I know my brother's like dead air. It's driving him nuts. But you know what? That's just the way it is in live YouTube. Let's see. Where is the first one I did? Okay, we're good there. All right. So I do need to turn on a few things, and I'll get to that here in a second. But I want to show you some commissions I did, and you guys can order these whenever you want to. All you have to do is go to my website, which I'll show you here in a minute. But this is one of the commissions I did for a young lady, and that's the actual picture. And it was kind of pixelated, but I know the human face, so I was able to throw the details in there for her. Now, if you wonder what that line is to the left, I had to measure it out. It was she wanted 8x10s, so I had to make them a certain size, and I had to make sure I stayed in the parameters. But this is the young lady that I did. Okay, and then you've got, let's see, which direction do these go? Nope, wrong way. Sorry. Okay, this is one of her sons. He kind of comes off like Clark Kent on the beach, man. No doubt. And that's the sketch I did for them. And like I said, she wanted all these 8x10s. And what I did was I did the girl first, and the eyes are all the same size in each one of these pictures and in the same place. So if she lined them up all right next to each other, they'd all be level with each other. Okay. So I did do that but that's the son. And then I did the youngest son here. Of course, he's really young. You can tell. And that was the one I did of him. I think they came out good. She was pleased with them. And I've got about 6 more to do here pretty quick. I got to get them done. I'll be working all through the weekend on them. But yeah, you guys can order your own right. Let's see. Do I have it here? Yeah, right here on my website. It showsatmosphere.com. And Vince has put he's put the link in there for you guys. But yeah, this is my website. It's very skeleton kind of. It's got a little bit of history on me and some video links and stuff. It's got my streaming schedule, and then it's got kind of a marketplace set up, but they all go, like, if you hit the commissions button, it takes you straight down to the contact me page. And that is that's all the way at the bottom. If you keep scrolling, it's at the bottom of the page. So right here, you can contact me for any commissions you want to do. and want to get done. And basically, I just do them off of pictures. So, just know that that's available. If you guys ever want to get a portrait done, that's how you go about it, man. Something else I wanted to show you guys. Let's see. Let me check into the chat real quick. See what you guys are saying. Tim says, Head and Shoulders wasn't that what Vic Morrow used since they found it in the bushes. You are a sick puppy, Tim. He's referring to the accident that killed Vic Morrow, making the Twilight Zone movie. Let's see. No guest, play music. Yeah, I do need to do that right away because my brother's watching and he's probably pissed that I'm not playing it yet. But anyway, let me get to that over here. I do need to set that up. Da-da-da. All I have to do is go here, look at my drop-down list. There they are. And then come over here and hit play all. And this is from his first album. And we'll get it going here in just a second. I've got to get it shared so you guys can hear it. Hang on. Oh. Go back to WhatsApp real quick. See, when you're producing a show by yourself, you have 50 million things to do, and you can't do them all at once. That is for sure. Okay, so let's get this shared. Show you what's going on here at the house. And I really want to share this because, yeah, let's play that music, shall we? Which one is this? This is Acid Swing. You guys let me know if I got it too loud where you can't hear me, but I want you to be able to hear it. Put it on shuffle. Okay. My brother says 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. For sure. Let's see. Why would I order a pic of this random woman? That's not what I'm saying. Your commissions, you goon. They're commissions. You order what you want, and I draw it for you, you goon. Your history. I was born a poor black child. Only from the waist down. But anyway, Vince says rock and roll. Tim says, Joe's Atmosphere. What was, yes, that was an old joke. Like, what did Natalie Wood need? The Princess Grace had a good stroke. Yes, absolutely. Sound is 5x5. Very nice. Okay. By the way, if you don't know this already, that is my brother's music. Hang on a second. Let me pull this over here so you can see it. You can go to the topic page at any time on YouTube, but this stuff is available on any music streaming platform, Spotify, Apple Music, all that stuff. It's Sharkin' for Pearls. And remember, it's Sharkin', okay? Not Sharking with a G. Sharkin'. Shark-I-N. For pearls. So, and Vince just put the link up, so you guys go check that out. Vince says Sharkin' for Pearls available on all your favorite music platforms. You know, Sharkin' for Pearls has got to be there. But anyway, I digress. Let me let you know what's going on here. I put the tree up just before the show. It needs some work. All I did was put it together. I don't decorate this thing. The wife does that. Listen, dude, it's not time for Shifty Breeze yet. I only play that when I get off the air, bro. You know that. What the heck? He says, hells yeah. But anyway, and he says, thanks, Vince. Yeah, I put the tree up today. As you can see, it hasn't been fleshed out yet. No lights or anything. I just threw it up there. So we've got some work to do there. But the main reason why I wanted to get you guys in the holiday spirit here, I want to give a shout out to Christian DeLorme. If you're out there listening or watching, thanks a lot, bro. I already got my first Christmas present. Now, this is the wall of fame behind my bar. I still need a picture of my brother to go in here. But I've got just about everybody else. And, well, I've got a bunch of aunts and uncles I got to fit. There's a lot of room on this wall. But anyway, we got to get it filled in. I did see you put your Air Force picture up. It might have been in black and white, but I can get it now. You put it on Facebook. You better not take it down either. But anyway, let's see. Oh, here we go with the
And
ads.
football
Yes,
gives us confidence.
it is Black Friday. They got to give us ads. This one's called Frantic Itch. Look out. But anyway, you see anything new here, guys? Anything new? Well, this to the right is something new that my good friend Christian DeLorme sent me for Christmas. This is a Foreigner wall clock, boys and girls. It's an actual LP that was cut into the silhouette of the band Foreigner. And it's one of their album labels. Uh, it's called Inside Information, the name of the album. And I think it is just badass. We used to have a clock right here before, and I just took it down and put this one up, man. That's perfect for the bar. I love it. Thank you very much, Christian DeLorme. If you're watching this on a replay, thanks a lot, bro. And then he also sent a Fox Dreamcatcher for Rhonda. This was all from him and his wife Mel. We met them down in New Orleans this year. We had a little meetup, and had a great time with them. Went to the World War II museum and stuff, and can't wait to see him again. I don't. We're supposed to get together in New York this year, but I don't think I'm going to be able to because I'm having to do some stuff with Mom. So I'm not going to make it this year. We may have to wait till next year to do that one. But really great. He got us Christmas and sent it to us, and now I'm gonna have to start looking for him something. Maybe I'll do a portrait of CCR for him. I don't know. We'll see. That's his favorite band. I know that for sure. But anyway, let's get into what we're working on the comic book. I've got to pull up the Twitch page, get that going. And yeah, we're already going over there. So let's get that full screen. We'll grab that tab, pull it on over here. All right. So let's get that full screen so I can share it with you. Okay. Anyway, let's check in with the chat before we get started here. Tim says Googled Princess Grace had a good stroke and said no. You're crazy, Tim. My God, you're crazy. He sent us some really cool pictures from Great Britain. Tim's a really great guy. That's just funny about the name. Yep. It's up. Okay. Very nice. Yeah. Let's see. He sent out a couple. Oh, John's here. Hey, what's going on, John?
Hey, not a lot. Got today off.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
All right. Let me crank the music down just a tad bit. Because you're always a little bit low. I'll turn you up. Don't worry about it. Leave your mic settings where they're at, and okay. I will crank. Let's see. All right. There we go. Talk to me.
Yeah, I had today off, so figured I'd pop in and say hi.
Very cool, man. It's good to see you. Let's see. Vince says he sent out a couple of those LPs. Yeah, for sure. Talks a lot. Entertainment got one with his name stamped out. Really? Very cool, man. I wonder where he's getting made at. I'm going to have to ask him. I Googled, did Natalie have a good stroke? It said no, Natalie did not have a good stroke. Well, nice. That's good. And Real Nation's here. He says LFG. Well, that's because he wants to see that video again. That's all it is, man. That's all it is.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Yeah! He just wanted to see that video again. That's all it was. But anyway, he's here, and let's see what else is going on. It's just everybody saying hi to you, John. So, how was your Thanksgiving, brother?
It was good.
Yeah.
Went to my fiance's brother's house and had Thanksgiving with her family, and then we have Thanksgiving with my family tomorrow. So,
yeah.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Well, this is what we're going to do first here. I was just showing off some stuff that Christian DeLorme got me. Did you see it?
I just jumped on.
So. Okay. Well, hang on. I'll show you real quick. Hang on. He sent us some Christmas, and apparently, I'm not the only one that got some stuff from him. But he sent this dream catcher for Rhonda. It looks like a
Nice.
fox, right?
Yeah.
And he sent me a piece for my bar, man. A wall clock that is cut out of an actual Foreigner album.
Nice.
Isn't that cool? Vince said that he sent Corey one, Sir Talks-A-Lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Said it had his name stamped in it or something like that. So, but yeah, I put up the tree just before we came on. And guys, look, I don't care what the mainstream media wants you to believe. You don't start celebrating Christmas till Friday after Thanksgiving, damn it.
Nope.
What the hell? So we put the tree up and we got that started. So there we go.
I don't even want to see a hint of Mariah Carey until after today.
No, not at all. Not at all. Okay. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to actually do, no, I don't need to do an airdrop. All I have to do is go to my, let's see, where are my browsers at? Is that my browsers? Yeah. Go to my Edge. Hopefully it's signed in. Yeah, it is. Okay. No, not Edge. Damn it. Sorry about that, guys. Need to go to, what? Is it Edge? No. I'm trying to think of which. Well, I am going to have to do it this way. Hang on a second, guys. Got that picture in here, and I'll just go ahead and get it in. I should have done this before the show, but I didn't have this idea until just now. Okay, So where is that picture? What I figure I'll do with the show from now on, guys, because I know this can get boring watching this tedious stuff that I do. I figure what I'll do is in the future. Here's the albums. Okay, all the albums. Do they have a live photos one? Oh, shoot. Well, shit. I'll just use this browser here. Hang on. I'll just have to sign into it real quick. I'll have to do it off air, though, because I don't want you guys seeing my passwords and everything. So, there's Subscribe Star. There we go. But maybe I'm already signed in to Subscribe Star. No, I'm not. Okay. Log in. Boom. Got that. Accept all. Then I got to check my email real fast. Bear with me, guys. It's only going to take a second. So what do you got left this weekend?
Well, obviously I got the game.
Right. That starts at 2. As soon as I go off the air, we got the Chiefs and the Raiders. Is that in Vegas?
No, I think it's at Arrowhead.
Is it? Okay.
If it is, it's going to be cold.
Yeah, man. Dude, last night that cold killed the Miami Dolphins. It completely killed the Miami Dolphins. It really did. Hated to see that happen to them. I thought they were going to be able to go in there and beat New England, but dude, they just can't win a game below 40 degrees, can they? They just can't do it.
Well, I picked them to win because what do I know?
Yeah. Look, we're going to have to start admitting that the Green Bay Packers are better than advertised. You know, they're a young team that has grown up together in a very short time, and what's amazing about it to me is that they are most definitely a team to be reckoned with, man.
It's going to be Packers and Lions in the NFC Championship.
Heck, you think it's going to be all in the NFC North?
Yep.
We'll see. Okay, so this is if you want to support the channel, this is my Subscribe Star page, and I'm sure Vince has the link to it, but he's been putting links up all day. But anyway, you can actually see my artwork that I've already done. If you watch the show, you know I plotted the first 40 pages of this already. It's already done. We're just in inking process now, right? So you can come over here and get my artwork. That's another portrait I did that was a couple of Christmases ago that I did that one for somebody. But you also got the plot for the first book in there. And what I'm looking for here is this one. I'm going to start doing some of these splash pages during the show so you can see the kind of thing I'm shooting for. And I came to this so I can download it real quick. I should be able to download this thing. Let me see. Save image. There we go. Wow. Okay. So we should have it here. And then we can go back to the Procreate, hit photo, and it should be the first one. And there it is. Boom. And we're all set to work. Sorry it took me a minute. But this one I want to work on for you guys to see because this right here is one of my favorite panels of the book. This is the first time you see him. This is on page 5, I believe it is. When I took this picture, I don't think I had marked. Yeah, I had marked what page it is. But I hang this up at the shows all the time. I've got it right here. Hang on a second. What I do at the shows is I've got my green screen I used to use when I was first broadcasting on OBS, and I'd change my background all the time. Well, I use that to hang these already drawn cards on, right? And the ones I hang up there, here, I'll just show you real quick. Let me put myself big screen here. I'm going to have to change the way I'm doing this too. Let's see. Scooch this way, edit that, and let's give it the square look. And no, that color is all wrong. It's got to be orange. I'm sorry. It's got to be orange. Okay, there we go. And it's also got to be a bubble. I like the bubble. Anyway, so I've got these. This is what I did the first 100, or well, actually, no, what, about 75 episodes of this was sketching these out. Okay. And these are pages. That if you've been watching the show, you know what some of this stuff is. This is a very critical moment in this origin story of the privateer right here. And I'm not going to say what it is. You got to go back and watch the playlist if you want to know what it is, okay? But anyway, it's two guys clacking swords for the first time. And I always put that one up. I put this one up. It's the final page of the second issue. And it's the first time we see the Regal Inferno, the flying fire chick with lava skin and everything. And then the cover of the second issue of it, right? He's in the middle of a fight, and you see there's a shadowy figure over here that's about to whack him in the back. That's what that other panel I just showed you had a lot to do with. Anyway, I also put up what you've seen me work on a lot, the cover, right? Him hanging out the side of the Huey helicopter, right? I also put up, this is one of my favorite panels, and I can't wait to get to it. This is one where he actually takes out 3 targets at once, and you get to see the high-tech nature of his stuff. On this side, you see his eye patch actually is a computerized targeting system, right? And then you see him hit the rotor and both helmets of the 2 guys in the cockpit of the helicopter in the opening fight. And at the same time, right over here, you see the captain unloading his gun on him, but it's all getting grabbed by his shield that he's got on. And you see him down the bottom right here shooting his... it looks like an old-timey musket, flintlock kind of thing, but it's really high-tech, right? And then... this is the one I'm going to start working on. This is the one I just moved over. That's a female Coast Guard crew member, right? You see her hair's in a bun and everything. If you've been in the military, you know that the chicks always wear their hair up and all that good stuff. And that's the Hind helicopter coming in right there. And right here on the top is the Huey helicopter, and he's jumping out of it. Okay, and you see the line all the way around him. That's this kinetic shield technology that he's got. So his whole thing is he doesn't want anybody to get hurt, right? So the shield he created, he knew he knew that if he just had a regular shield, then he was gonna, bullets would be flying all over the place, right? So he made a kinetic shield to where it just grabs the bullets and takes all the energy out of them and just drops them to the ground, right? It's almost like it's shooting at a gel kind of. That's the way I'm going to portray it anyway. So, but anyway, this is the one we're going to do. Now, I've already got this adjusted enough to get started, and we got to set up some layers here, right, guys? We got that. We want a white background for sure, and then we're going to have to add a new layer. We're going to call this one. Remember, we got to rename these layers, right? Rename this one Sketch, right? And then this one we're going to rename. Come on, there we go. We're going to rename it Ink, and that lets us know that that's the black and white layer, right? If you've watched this show, you know one of the things I've always got to check and see which layer I'm on before I get started, right? And then we're just going to get to rolling. I'm going to start from the center out. I guess I should start from the back. Most of the times when you draw things, you should actually not do the forefront first, do the background first. Now, I'm still struggling with what I want this effect to look like, but the helicopter right here, and I'll just draw this real quick so you can see what I'm talking about. I just circled it. That's the Huey helicopter. You notice it looks like it's about to get hit by the other one, right? But what's going on there is that I didn't want it to be time travel. I wanted it to be, going from one place to another place very quickly, like transporting, right? But I'm sure you've heard the concept of folding space. That's what they're using. And you'll see in the comic book, the first few pages, he's monitoring what's going on with the Coast Guard cutter, but he's actually in a different time in the same area. And it's because they folded space to stay away from the battle until he needs to jump in, right? And then they fold space, go to there, and then they're going to pop right back out. All they're doing is dropping him off, right? And you'll see that as the comic goes on. But that's the technology he's going to be using, And Martin is here. Good to see you, Martin. Good to see you. And there's Christian. Christian, go back and watch the beginning of it. I gave you a shout out on the gifts you sent me. Thank you very, very much, sir. I appreciate it greatly. Let's see. My man Martin saying, come on, people, hit that like. You shouldn't have to tell him. Don't worry about that, man. I'll tell him at the end of the show. And everybody's saying hi to him. And low spec Linux gaming is here. The energy is absorbed instead of deflected. Exactly, my friend. Exactly. And probably, the more I think about it, the more I think he's going to have to expend that energy somehow, right? So he's probably going to have some way to focus that somewhere else, right? Maybe channel it through his weapon or something. Let's see. Vince says, nothing say I don't want to hurt anybody. Then nothing says I don't want to hurt anybody more than a high-tech multi-shot gun. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, really, man. Go check it out. I gave you a shout out and showed everybody what you sent me. And my brother's saying like, subscribe, bitches, whatever. Be nice. It's the day after Thanksgiving, bro. No, you guys have watched Highlander. I always use beaches. He don't care. He's like beaches. But anyway, so that's what's going on with the helicopter. And what I'm struggling with is how I'm going to show that. I think I'm going to do something like this. I'm going to have some kind of wave to it like this. But I want you to be able to see that helicopter is coming through it. All right. And keep that going around it. Oh, that's the original tune right there. Uphill Climb. You guys have heard that on my I love that song, man. That is some badass shit. That's the first piece of music Danny sent me. Highlander, if you don't know him, that's his. I'm sorry, I outed him. That's his real name. But Um, anyway, that's the first piece of music he sent me, and it's on the channel lead in that I used to use. I still use it occasionally, but anyway, you see what I'm talking about here. It's kind of confusing with the sketch in there. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to show kind of the energy around it, and I'm thinking maybe some like bubbles in it. You know, that's what I'm thinking about. Different sizes, right? Maybe overlapping a little bit. Just an idea I'm running with on this. And then what I do is I'd come in here, get my eraser.
Good old Kirby particles.
Yeah. You know, that's what I'm thinking. I think that's the effect I'm going to give it. You know, you got to give things different effects. That way you can communicate through visuals what's going on. Once I explain it in the first part of the story, when you see it in the future, you'll know what it is, right? If you follow the comic book, right? So the helicopter's going to come in there, and then I just love this visual of him jumping down with the cape straight, right? He's got a split cape. This actually, I want that curved. Okay, so, and occasionally you may have it to where you actually hand draw it, but I'm gonna try and follow the line. It's gonna keep doing that, so we'll just go like that. We'll leave it like that. I don't want it to be perfectly straight, but at the same time, I want it almost straight to convey the fact that he is jumping down fast, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's what I want it to look like.
Sweetie. That tickles.
It will not hold curve. But that's cool, man. We'll keep it just like that.
So do we.
And I actually want to curve here too. And it held that time. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the way I want that to look. And this, of course, is going to be the top of his epaulet. And my favorite part of the privateer is his hat, man. I love this old Revolutionary War looking hat, dude. I think this is the coolest ever. I'm just freestyling this thing. And then
good old tri-corner.
I'm telling you, man, love it. Love the tri-cornered hat. Nothing says the American Revolution like a fucking tri-cornered hat, dude. Oh, it held the curve. Nice. I like that. No. No. There we go. Oh, no. Too much. Sometimes this can be really slick. So you got to really watch what you're doing. That's good enough. One side can look straight. No, it can't. I want it to look a certain way, damn it. Look, you. I think it's the speed with which you draw. Nope. I guess that ain't it. Let's blow it up. See what happens here. But this program, if you've never used it, it's on the iPad. It's called Procreate. My lovely daughter Amanda turned me onto it. It's just not going to do it. So let me let that go. That looks good enough to me. Okay. So, if I get rid of the sketch, what happened? Where'd my ink go? Oh, no. See? Here we go. Right here. I did all that on the frickin' pencil. So I have to go back. See, you've got to remember what you're doing. Got to get rid of all that stuff. Thank God I didn't get too far. I'd be upset right now. Okay. Let's get on the ink page. Yes, here we go. Now, we're back on the ink page. That's why you got to watch where you're at. I was wondering why it did that. There you go. That held for me right there. I really think it's the speed with which you draw. You know, I think if you keep it even, that it'll hold it. Yeah, that seems to be working. Huh?
Using a magic pencil.
This is it's the eye pencil.
Yeah.
I get we're saying the same thing, different lingo, yeah. I'm sure. But I will tell you this, if you've never done this before, I have to tell you, if you're going to use an iPad, use the iPencil, because if you buy the first thing I did, I'm a cheap son of a bitch. I tried to do it cheap. I bought a $20 knockoff, right? Your camera's getting all tilted, buddy.
Oh, sorry.
Just let you know. Oh, no, don't have to apologize to me. I just didn't want you to get messed up there. But I tried a knockoff, a little $20 one. Yeah. Let me see yours. What do you got there? And what are you using it with, by the way? Is that an iPad or a?
Yeah, it's an iPad.
All right. So are you using an iPencil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's first gen. It's the one you got to plug in.
Right. I got one of the newer ones. I have one of the ones that you plug in though. But what I was going to say was I tried one of those knockoffs and they don't line up. They don't line up with the shit. So don't do it. Spend the $100. You know, I mean, it's a long time investment. So you definitely want to do that because the cheap knockoffs are not going to work well with this thing. It just doesn't line up. And that went straight. Hang on. Let's do this again. Oh, see, it's getting slick on me. I need to put it down on the table so I can see what I'm doing here. Okay. I've just got so much on this desk, and I've got a wide wingspan, and it's not conducive to doing this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Damn it, it's doing it again. That's okay. We'll just go with that. Now this, I did show a little bit of a curve in, so that's going to be that. And then we'll come this way with this one. Oh, come on, really? Okay. Well, that'll work right there. And then, of course, anytime you show a curve, you want to enhance it a little bit. And then let's do the hat. I just love the hat, man. It's my favorite fucking thing he wears. I think it's cool as shit. Oop. By the way, you've got a lot of things that you can change about the lines you're using. I start with these, and sometimes I thicken them up later on, you know, and stuff. Like if I press harder, you'll notice it'll get wider. You see that?
Yeah.
So it has to do with the pressure on the screen that you're putting on it. Oh, come on. Hold the curve. It's all right, though. There we go. And then go this way with it. If you're wondering why I bow it in, if you've ever seen one of these tricorder hats, what it basically is, it's a bowl hat like this without the bill, right? You've got this covering your skull, and then it's got 3 flaps that are sewn in with an X on each side to keep it attached to the thing on top. That's why I bow it in, because, you know, it's actually being adhered to the rest of the hat in the middle of that sidewall. So. That's pretty cool looking. I can work with that. And then over here. And there we go. And then let's get rid of the sketch screen real quick. And let's come in here, get my eraser. Get rid of some of that. And then my pen back out and just put a little bit of a bowl to it here. And that works really good. Okay.
That works.
Yep. Just get in here and fine tune it a little bit.
Shop Black Friday deals on thousands of items from
Okay.
Christmas trees
Whoop.
to craft
Whoa,
supplies,
my finger got it.
or free supplies with these
Come on now.
Plus,
There we go.
earn rewards
I'm sitting there trying to grab it
Here we go.
and shorten it, and it just was not acting right. Okay. I'm still on ink. So then I come across here to do the main body of the hat. And then the back flap is going to come across this way. Yes, it's an ad, guys. I'm sorry. Hang on. It's an ad for Paramount Plus. What a deal. Paramount Plus getting free advertising on my show. So we have started this one. This is the one I'm going to be working on next week as soon as we jump on. And it's the first appearance of the privateer. I think it's page 5 of the first issue. So just so you can see what it looks like on the whole so far, we'll go ahead and get rid of the sketch. And that's all we've got so far, but we're going to get there, man. We're going to get there. So anyway, I just figured I'd do some more of the stuff that's going to be highly detailed, because a lot of the stuff, when you're storytelling in a comic book, boys and girls, look, it's really tedious. Sometimes it's just guys standing in a room talking to each other. That's what a lot of these pages are. So, I figured I'd do some more of the exciting things that you'll see in the book on this show, and then do the tedious shit on my own, that way. And I'll just catch you up on what I've been doing during the week. So let's see what everybody's saying in the chat here. Let's see. Let's see. I'm getting a VR headset soon. Really? Very cool. Real Wade Nation. Very cool. Yeah, look at him. He's just for more content, man. My man. He is all about his YouTube channel, no doubt.
Yep.
Vince says, Danny, who would have guessed Daniel is his real name? Well, yeah, he kind of outed himself with that name there, didn't he? No capes. Let me tell you something. It's a split cape. It's a split cape. It's not a full cape, brother. It drapes off of his epaulets. Okay, so what it's supposed to represent is, if you've seen the main pictures that I have on the subscribe to our page, and I'll show them to you here in a second. It's got the colonial circle of 13 stars on his back. It's a blue trench coat, and the red split cape is supposed to represent the stripes in the flag. So there you go. Let's see what else we got here. Real Wade Nation clips. Awesome. I got one 2 years ago last night. I was testing the latest mod.
Latest
mod. Okay. To play the original Halo CE for PC on VR. It's amazing. Very cool. I heard the Iron Man game for that was pretty cool. That one problem I have in adapting my script, I have it as moving pictures in my mind, and selecting what the best keyframe is hard. Look, if you want help with that, I got the perfect thing for you. I want you to go out and get this book right here. You probably already have it if you're a comic book fan, Vince, but my brother will back me up on this. This is one of the best books you'll ever buy when it comes to drawing stuff. And I would imagine John knows exactly what I'm going to pull out.
The Marvel Method.
That's it. It's How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way. It's done by some of their best artists, man. And it shows you, like, my favorite page that I look at all the time is the amount of action that a picture should have. Let me find it real quick.
Wasn't it John Romita Sr. that does that?
Yeah, John Romita Sr. does a lot of this stuff. Yeah. He shows you how to draw perspective. He shows you top to bottom how to break down the human body and draw it in the correct proportions.
Somebody needs to send that book to Rob Liefeld.
Well, just for the feet portion, we'll send him that one. But they do the female figure as well. There's Sue, and let's see, they do the Thing. I mean, they just use the Fantastic Four for the breakdown. But Chapter 5, How to Draw the Figure, is pretty damn awesome. Yeah, here it is, Chapter 6. The name of the game is Action, right? And they show you a beautiful look at how much action you should have, right? Take a good look at that right there. Let me go full screen with this. This is my favorite page in the book. Whenever I'm drawing an action scene, like you saw in that thing I was just showing you, his head is way down, his shoulders are up, his hands are out. I've got it really extreme. And that's what they're saying here. If you just go, with the guy standing there with his fist up, yeah, that's weak. But look, he's about to punch somebody over here in the best, and he's already followed through down to the bottom with the best, right? So that's what they're talking about when you do action. I'm telling you, if you are an aspiring comic book person, buy this book. It's by Stan Lee, and John Buscema does a lot of it too. So,
is it Buscema? Okay.
Yep, it's Buscema. But anyway, yeah, I highly recommend that book for anybody that wants to pursue comic books. Okay, so let me get something else going here. The music's great, but my brother wants me to play a certain song whenever we're wrapping things up. And it's about to overlap, but not for long. That is Shifty, Breeze. Shifty with an F, boys and girls. Let's see. Let's see. Vince says you could have pushed the redo button, and it's OBE. I don't know what that means. I don't know. FYI, overcome by events. Gotcha. Being cheap is a DNA thing. Yeah, we're all cheap. We're just cheap. I think somewhere down the line there was a Jewish person involved. I don't know exactly. I can't claim that, but we like to be cheap. Das Kilroy, he says. Nice. Okay, they're all friggin' pushing stuff. Whatever he says, Danny says, so badass, you're not even going to believe it. Yeah, no doubt. Huge. Shifty with a capital F. Breeze, he says. Yeah. John, do you want to push anything that I'm not already going to push for you?
My book.
Your book. Okay. Well, share it, my friend. Do it.
Okay,
That's
give me
right.
a second.
John, I haven't been thinking about the book because I'm not supposed to buy it till Monday, I was told.
Yeah.
So, John's got a book out, guys. It's actually, if you're into Thor, if you're into the Norse mythology, it has a lot to do with that. Go ahead, man. Do your thing. Tell them what's up.
Well, here it is. It's called The Tomb of Thunder. It's first book in the Clan Oak Willow cycle, which is not going to be like a chronological. It's going to be different Oak Willows at different points in time. But it's basically the story is an adventuring party finds a piece of a map while trying to rescue this merchant's daughter from the frost giants. And it turns out that it's a map that leads to the resting place of Thor.
Wow, man. That's cool. That's really cool. So I'm looking forward to reading it when I get it. I'm going to order the paperback. I don't do the Kindle thing. But you say Monday the Kindle's going to be available and stuff, or is that?
Oh yeah, it should be. It should. They should all be. I made one last edit because I found it actually.
Look at you! You're going to have Knock buying 3 books. Look at you.
No. This was just okay. Well, this was just adjustment of paragraphs, distance, and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
I cleaned up some of that, but it should all be purchasable by Sunday or Monday. So
okay.
And I'm also going to have a hardback.
Okay, very cool. You're going to have a hardback.
Yeah.
Can I order that Monday too, or is that in the future?
Yeah, that should pop up Monday. It's going to be It's $19.99.
I don't care. I like hardbacks more than I do paperbacks, man.
Yeah,
I like library books, man. That's what I like.
Yeah,
I like the way they feel in my hand. Okay, well, man, cool. Put that link in the private chat, and I'll throw it up for you. let's see. Nope. Forget about it. Vince is
Ah.
all over it. He's got it. He got it up there for you. You guys go check that out. Support John's book. If you have the money. If you don't worry about it. Just spread the word.
Yeah.
Get that thing. And that's what she said. He says, Daniel, you're the worst, man. I swear to God. My brother, he's crazy. But anyway, check out John's book. I'm looking forward to reading it myself, and I love the back page. That's cool. He's got his picture on it, everything. I love it. I actually thought about doing that with the Privateer, just writing a book first and putting some big splash artwork in there, kind of like Razor Fist stuff. He's got his fantasy stories, but he's got some big art in it. It's almost Tolkien-esque with some of the things that are in it. So. But anyway, thanks for being here, man. And I'm looking forward to reading that. So you guys know you're watching Sketching the Privateer, Story of America's Pirate Patriot. So you know what I'm working on next time. I'll be working on that picture of the first time you see the Privateer in all of his glory. So come check it out next Friday at 1 p.m. Central Time. Tonight, usually John will be on doing Fallout on Game Night with John on Pop Culture Minefield, but he's taken tonight off because it's the holiday. So look for him next week, Friday night at 8 p.m. Central Time on Pop Culture Minefield's channel. And then, of course, hopefully John will be here for this Sunday morning as we go over the final week of college football and let you know what's going on with the NFL. It's the Thanksgiving version of pregame party. We're going to talk about all the Thanksgiving games and repercussions of those and all the good stuff. And we do it 2 hours before kickoff of your afternoon slate of games this Sunday, NFL pregame party at 10 a.m. Central Time. And then, of course, at 10 a.m. Central Time Monday, it's Military Monday. I don't know what movie we're doing. But we'll be doing a military movie. If you missed the Oblivion show, go check that out. It was fun. And we do it over on Pop Culture Minefield's channel with Gary Kissel and Anima and Martin Acosta Santana, who's in the chat today. So you guys go check that out. I think they have I'm pretty sure they're doing a movie here in about an hour too during the game. I'm not sure which movie it is. Martin, tell us in the chat what movie it is. But anyway, they do movies every day almost on Pop Culture Minefield. It's a lot of fun. But check out Military Monday, 10 a.m. Central Time on Mondays. And then, of course, at 5 p.m. Central Time, it's time for the Brothers Hack the Matrix. Everything you need to know about the clown show that is 2024 through today's headlines. The Brothers Hack the Matrix every Monday. And you're going to want to check out our newest sections, starting with the Diddy Files. We got the Diddy Files every week for you there on the Brothers Hack the Matrix. And we've got an even newer segment called Trump Cards. We talk about all the appointments that Trump's setting up with his cabinet. So you guys come check out the Brothers Hack the Matrix every Monday at 5 p.m. Central Time. And then, of course, I hit the play button for more Shifty Breeze because we're not done yet. Tuesday at 10 p.m. Central Time, it's going to be One Chambura Z2 Chaos. Now, this is the follow-up to One Chambura Bikini Samurai Squad. I think I got that right. That was the name of the movie and the first game, but this is the second game, and it's anime chicks in bikinis slicing up friggin' zombies with swords. What can go wrong? It's going to be a lot of fun. This is a cool game. It's one of those games that I like to call button mashing fun. So you guys come check it out as I play it this Tuesday at 10 o'clock. And for those of you looking for Mass Effect 2, I am going to be doing it, but I'm not going to do it until Jed comes back because Jed really wants to be there when I do it. So he just had oral surgery this week and not sure when he's going to be back on. So whenever he's ready to go, that's when we'll start Mass Effect 2. Okay. But this week it's going to be One Chambura Z2 Chaos. So come check that out. And then Wednesday, of course, it's the Pop Culture Show, State of the Atmosphere. Everything you need to know about pop culture in one show. We do the box office results. We're going to find out who won the Thanksgiving box office. It looks more and more like Moana 2 is going to do it, man, because it's loading up with money right now. And we will talk about, of course, the show's girlfriend, the Sweeney Spot. So come check that out every Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. And then at 7:30, right after my show, you head over to Brian's channel, that 70s Rock Fans channel, for It's Only Talk and Roll. And I think he's off for another week. I think he's still in Scotland.
Yeah.
So check that out after my show in another week. It's Only Talk and Roll comes your way right after my show. We got 3 great shows back to back. You can set yourself up a great lineup on Wednesdays. You start with me, then you go to Brian's channel on that 70s Rock Fans channel, and then you go to Zach's for What's Good Wednesday. So it's a great lineup. You guys start with me on Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Central Time, and then It's Only Talk and Roll at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And I'm pretty sure his next show is going to be about the Who's Next album. So look forward to that whenever he gets back from Scotland. And then it's right back around to Friday and Sketching the Privateer. So for myself and for Das Wolfen, I want to thank you guys for being here. Let's check the chat one more time. Of course, Vince sent out all the information about everything. Let's see. Blackout, the Russian alien invasion movie, is what Martin thinks we're doing Monday on Military Monday. Okay, very cool, man. I'll have to do homework on that one. Never heard of it. But the tunes you've been listening to, that's Sharkin' for Pearls, and it's available everywhere where your favorite music is sold. And let's see. Today, it's The War of the Worlds. Nice. Yeah, that's right. They're doing a whole series of cruise movies. I think.
No, this is the original.
Is it the original? They're doing the original today. Oh, okay. Well, they're probably gearing up for doing Cruises one. Have they? I wonder if they've done Cruises one yet. But anyway, Vince, go ahead and put your. There it is. I was fixing to say. There he is. Okay. Vince, our hardworking Rents, wants to let you know. Cheerio, guys and gals. See you next time, and stay nerdy, everybody, and have yourself a great weekend. And Martin, as always, says we already did the cruise one, I think, and I can't believe he hasn't said it, but I'll tell you guys what he always says. I have to go. My planet needs me. But you know what I'm going to tell you guys. I want you to thank you guys for being here. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Go check out my Subscribe Star channel. Check out all the pages, the big green play button, the Twitch, all that stuff. Like all those and follow them. And until we see you again, I want you guys to keep on keeping on. God bless.